Hello, welcome back. There's a question here that we're supposed to solve. We have been told to calculate the length of AD in the figure below. This is a trapezium where we have length BC is given as 35.3, AB is given as 15.5, DC is given as 8.9, and this angle here is given as 50 degrees, and this angle here is given as 32 degrees. And therefore, to get this length, we can start by dividing or dropping perpendicular lines from A to go towards BC. You can say this is point X, then another one to go and meet BC at point Y. That means this angle is 90 degrees and this angle is 90 degrees. We can use this right angled triangle to get this length, and the same we can use this right angled triangle to get this length, which is CY. If we get CY and BX, we add these two and we subtract from this length, we would have found this length. Using SOHCAHTOA, when I'm at this point, I want to see which trigonometric ratio can relate hypotenuse and adjacent. Because when I'm at this point, this is the opposite, this is adjacent, and this is hypotenuse. If you check, sin relates opposite and hypotenuse. It is cos which relates adjacent and hypotenuse. And therefore, that's what I'm going to use. I will say cos 32 degrees is equals to adjacent, which we are looking for, which is length BX, divided by hypotenuse, which is 15.5. Multiply both sides by 15.5. We're going to say BX will be cos 32 times 15.5. If you punch those values in your calculator, you'll get length BX will be 13.144 centimeter. Using this right angle triangle, the same. When you're at this angle, we want to see which trigonometric ratio will relate adjacent and hypotenuse. Still, it is cos which relates adjacent and hypotenuse. And therefore, we'll say cos 50 degrees is equals to adjacent, when you hear adjacent is CY, divided by hypotenuse, which is 8.9. If you multiply both sides by 8.9, you're going to get CY will be equals to cos 50 degrees multiplied by 8.9. If you punch these values in your calculator, you get 5.72092 centimeter. Now we have this length and this length here. To get this length, because this length is the same as this length, so this length, you add these two, we subtract from the whole of the length, and therefore we are going to say XY, which is the same as AD, will be equals to 35.3 minus this length plus this length, which is 13.144 plus 5.72092. Therefore, if you simplify this one, it will be 35.3 minus 18.86492. Therefore, if this one is simplified, it will be 16.43 508. figures can be written as 16.44 centimeters. And that is how you do that question. Thank you. Let us meet in our next lesson.